G'day, welcome back to Schoons and Tunes. We're here today with Gold Coast powerhouse Radolescent.
Hello.
This is a fucking big one for me because I've loved your music for a long time, and I reckon it's
the only fan.
It's fucking high energy. The riffs are sexy and write some sick lyrics as well. So I really appreciate you guys taking the time today.
Happy to be here.
No
happy
worries,
to have
John.
you here.
Yeah.
Humble abode.
We haven't gone anywhere. You've come to us.
Yeah, what did I say? Did I say thanks for coming out?
Oh yeah, you come to us. Doesn't matter.
As I was thinking what to say before, I was wondering, what's it like getting just compliments from randoms on your music? Like, obviously it'd be sick, but
Never
I
had
feel like it'd be, you're the drummer, mate. Who are you?
Yeah, you don't really know what to say. It's just kind of like
Yeah, it's a
stoked,
bit
but then you're
awkward.
like, it's not really awkward. When they first compliment it, you're like, oh, thanks, man. And then when they kind of just stand there and stare at you, waiting for something else, and you're like, all right,
I'll let you fuck. That was probably me the first time I said that.
You do disappoint people if you don't like. You play the show and you're going nuts, and then we played a show with Betty Ray's like years ago, and I got off stage and I was like, Scully beer, Scully beer, Scully beer, and I was like, man, I really don't want to. And the guy was just like, fucking like, what a poser, you suck, and just walked away, and I was like, I've never disappointed someone so quick in my life.
So then, yeah, like on that, there'd be a bit of an expectation to, as like a punk, like rock band, there'd be a bit of an expectation to be like loose cunts all the time.
Yeah.
I think in Tough, was it? You're like, you see us on the weekend, you don't see our 9 to 5. Is that where you were going with that, or is that a bit of a different?
He wrote it.
No, that was more like people like acting like a full perfect couple on the weekend, but they fight like during the week. Right, like when it comes to, we love drinking and we love playing. That's why we played the band. Like, when we originally started, like when Isaac and I started at 19 or 18, the sole reason was our original job was like, dude, like people give you drugs and like drink and stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, sweet, let's do it. And that was it. So like we're happy with that stereotype of a punk band.
Yeah, I'd say the only thing now is like, if we got work in the morning now,
Yeah.
it's a lot harder to be
Yeah,
like, yeah, I'm
fucking
gonna
right.
get on one.
It's pretty hard to be rock and roll.
If it's like 10 o'clock and you got to get up at 5 and someone's like, oh man, you want to have a fucking line of coke? Now I'm at the point, I'm like, nah, I'm good.
You also make it work.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Mate, you just have, you just have
4:30 is the
blowouts,
cutoff
you know?
now.
Yeah.
You gotta
need at least an hour.
Just gotta wind up a good excuse the next day.
I mean, nah, like we're fucking on it every day. We're just like the sickest cunts ever.
You just gotta pick your battles.
Think of that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So we were saying before this, the shed we did Calling Out and Fuku.
Yeah.
They were both fucking sick. I reckon Calling Out especially, like, you know what I'm going to talk about is the fucking intro to that. Like,
Oh, yeah. The Metamucil.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What an intro.
What was the catchphrase?
You're number one for number two.
Yeah.
We should go into marketing. We shouldn't be phoning a band. We should be in
The
marketing.
best thing is, I'm not going to say what the comment is, but if you go and look at the comments on the video on YouTube, there's like a comment where they're like, they don't get it because they're like talking about the ad. And it's just like, they're so annoyed at the ad.
People
Like,
can't
that's
say.
not what
People en masse.
There's got to be an age cutoff for the internet, honestly.
Yeah.
It's
It's like, stick to music, you're not good at ads. So
yeah.
Stay off the internet.
You wouldn't want to get them confused.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll make some Metamucil for them and I'll send them a personal package.
Have a stupid day.
Yeah, fucking have some of this.
The video clip that I really wanted to talk about though was Drug Feed. And I was watching it the other day and I couldn't make out if that was all fake or what the fuck was going on. It was fucking hectic. Like,
yeah, it's a wild film clip.
Yeah,
There's
is
a
that-
lot going on in that.
was that all set up? Sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
thanks.
yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
man.
yeah.
I knew some bits where I was
But
like,
you reckon we went out and got a cracky?
yeah, man.
He's pretty close to it. Wasn't he the cracky?
No, Isaac.
Isaac
was
had
a
the
cracky.
needle at his arm. Hey, yeah, that was pretty
Yeah.
funny.
I hope he knows he'll be rattled.
Yeah.
No, but and also someone found the really old guy
Yeah.
who came in.
He was just on the street.
Yeah, right.
But he was
Yeah.
a mate of a mate, and he was like an actor, and that's a guy rubbing himself, and it was like,
Yeah, that was wild. Remember actually
That's
filming that? I remember that was
it.
the moment I was like, oh, okay, this is pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, the moment
Also-
when you're like,
Also,
oh,
the dude in the white
yeah.
suit at the end is Alex Woodrow. He's a mate of ours, and he actually is a stunt double in movies and shit like that.
Are you kidding?
No shit. Like, and their dad was a stunt double as well.
Yeah.
So it's like we kind of somehow this all just. No, like somehow this shit just happened
Yeah,
with all
I
these
fucking love
people.
that.
Like everyone was
Yeah.
just
We were
around.
younger too, so like usually if you put on things when you're young, like everyone would just come along, and it
Yeah.
really turned into something else. Like,
And Woodrow's like good mates of ours, and there was like Isaac Gear and stuff like that. They were like our older mates, but
Yeah.
like they're just
Yeah.
we did know
Yeah.
everyone bar the old guy in that film.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the people biffing on and everything. That's.
Jacko. Was that Jacko?
Yeah, Lunchy and Jacko. They didn't
Yeah.
know each other, and we just said, "You guys want to pretend to
Yeah,
fight?"
you're a surfer.
and they walked in and like full scrap. We were like, holy shit!
You're just talking about the age thing. I was thinking about the longevity of the name Radolescent. I mean, obviously you're still young, but
No, I would not.
well,
We're way
He's
too
going
old.
on the record now. We fucking hate that name.
We're well aware
We're
it's
stuck with that bitch.
Alright.
We're stuck with that. He's like, oh no, question John.
yeah, that
we can
was
talk about
sick a name, but
Nah, it's just like one of those,
Suggestions.
like, it was the name we came up with. So we were originally called the Doubtfires.
yeah,
And then just before we put out our first music,
That's way cool.
I googled
So-
the
Wait a
Doubtfires
minute.
band, and there was like a really good punk band in Canada called the Doubtfires with like
Nice,
3
get
albums
on.
out.
yeah,
So then it was like, all right, we got to come. In hindsight, we didn't need an original name. You could have just kept. the
They'd
Doubtfires.
stop
Yeah.
playing.
We were like, oh, we've got to do it. Like, we need a new name. So then we're coming up with these names, and then I made that word up, and we're like, oh yeah, sick, like fuck, rad,
I'm with you.
adolescent, we're in, like let's do it.
yeah.
3 years later, it's not that I don't like the name, it's that when you go, people go, what's the band called? You go,
doesn't work.
Radolescent, they go, Radolescent, and it's
With
like, even
Olsen.
just the search bar of it, you're like, it's
Yeah.
rad, it's adolescent with
I
an
don't give a
R.
fuck. You gotta be a dumb cunt to not
I'm
figure
sick
that
of- I'm
out.
sick of trying-
No, there's a lot of dumb cunts out there.
It's, don't
Dude,
forget
it's
that when you
endless.
talk to them, they're like 10 beers.
Pretty
deep.
common.
Yeah,
Just
that's
It's
sitting
a
there.
1,000. I reckon 1,000. Like so many people. It's. I reckon can count
101.
people that have understood.
It's
what the
101
name
odds.
is. Tell them once. They'll be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. 5 people we've played for like 9 years.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and then
Right.
people would see the name and be like, oh, surf band, and then it's like, Cody Kettleman. It's not a surf band at all.
Is that Crow?
That's a bad.
Keep it down in there.
I've thought of some names if you
Yes.
keep going into like the next 10, 20 years. We've got Middle Raged, we've got Midriff Crisis, Boomer Box, and Age Against the Machine.
What was the second
Feel
one?
free.
What was the second one?
Midriff Crisis.
Yeah, I like that.
You missed the one sitting duck.
What's that?
Rattled.
Oh, you're kidding.
Just to really stick with the rat theme.
Yeah. So yeah, there's been a few changes over the years. Used to have Jacko from the Betty Ray's car, like coming in and filling in for you.
Nah, Ben from the Betty Race.
Oh,
No, Jacko played a few.
Oh, Jacko got to
When Island Race was
He's played.
away.
Yeah, Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
we've kind of poached 2 of the Bettys actually. Yeah, we had Ben
Yeah.
for like 6 months.
We'll
After
poach all
Kurt
of
left.
them in the end. You'll see.
Yeah, they'll come to their
Yeah, I've really tried to get Brad, but he's so frigid. Like,
But in the band, he's not
Brad, if
interested.
you're watching this, I love you.
He's probably not.
He's
I'm
not.
sorry.
He's not.
Um,
I'm gonna send it to him.
You
You made it this far, Brad. Hello.
send it to as many people as you want. I'm fucking desperate.
Nana's gonna love this.
I repoed.
Yeah, hey mum, how you going?
Told you, mom. I fucking told you. Fuck you, mom.
Well.
Yeah, so was that before or after you were touring with Sophisticated Dingo as well?
That was before. So that was like,
Yeah.
was that first year of COVID? 2 years ago.
It's
hard
Rachel
to
got stuck in
remember
Sydney.
why.
She went down there
Yeah.
to see her mum and the borders shut.
Yeah, right.
So she was down there for like 3 months.
Yeah.
A fair while. And that
Mm.
was when like shows started up again.
Yeah.
So we were doing 4-piece, which we were like getting by, and then when Jacko was around, he came and played shows with us.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah.
He loves it.
It was when they like started to blow up, and it was so funny because Jacko would just come play, and people would like, well, why is he playing? We just have
What's
to
he playing with
Stand it for yourself, mate.
The biggest mistake we made is if we had told the booking agents to get Jacko, probably could have bumped up like
Yeah, we
K
could have got a
bill,
very
you know?
good
We could have got
price.
some more money out of him.
The funny thing was,
And
you live and
made
you learn.
nothing to Jacko.
Yeah.
the funny thing was that whenever we had Jacko there, sometimes Lockie would get out there and when we'd all walk out, because Jacko would walk out with us, he'd go, "Hey, we're the Betty Rays."
That was good.
And then they soon realised they're fucking not.
Don't think the Betty Rays talked about ketamine this
No.
morning.
A bit more.
Carrot, were you first to come in? Or was it Rachel before that?
Yeah, was I?
Garrett, yeah, he joined after the
I was the
album
first one.
came out
Yeah, that's sick.
because we needed an extra guitarist.
Mm. Yeah, I was listening to Breaking Through, you talking about that.
Yep.
And then Rachel came in, and I think when you were talking about it on that podcast, it was before like Pity Party and Tough and everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
And fuck, I reckon her voice is incredible. Hey,
Yeah,
it's
good.
such a good addition to the band.
Yeah. She's been doing... Cause
It's
she,
alright.
No, you don't want your biased opinion, mate. Come on.
He really?
does it.
Boyfriend.
No, because
Yeah.
it was like she's been doing... Like, she's already been singing and stuff like that. Like, she used to do weddings and shit like that.
Yeah, that's
She
just-
did mine.
She did...
Really?
Oh, she did.
You're married? That's the one.
Show him the
Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
Seats taken.
Yo.
What was your wedding somewhere?
Oh.
Which one? Like the walk-in one?
No, the walk.
First dance, dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, it was the
first
first
dance.
dance. I don't.
I think it
blind
was
at that
simply
point.
the best. But it was like a different...
I remember I was mad.
Can't confirm what
Yeah,
it
we
was,
were pretty... It was a surprise wedding too.
Yeah, it was the,
Because
he called it an engagement party.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that. but
It was
I
a
think it's
monster
another
night.
name.
It was sick.
It was a monster.
It was great.
It was.
Yeah,
It was.
takes the pressure off it a bit.
It's like when you go, you're like, I'm not having a big one, and then you have a massive one. It was like that, but on steroids.
Yeah, it was really
That's
bad.
nice.
It was great.
Yeah, it was weird because Lockie's always... Well, he's not always late this shit. That's the funny thing. But
Yeah, I'm actually
everyone
really
was
late.
just drilling, be there on time, be there on
And then when it happened, Lockie's like, I love... Like what surprises!
I was actually really psyched. The character, I actually knew because I had to tell Rachel, so I was like,
Yeah.
I think he was more happy than him and Meg.
Yeah, so Rach was a great addition.
Yeah.
If you got a
We're
wedding
gonna sidetrack
coming
your
up,
interview.
welcome to the world of Radolescent.
this is
just
it.
a bit of dribble.
It's really hard to
dribbling yarn, mate.
It's hard to get shit done. We're all together.
The only piece missing now is bringing your dad back into it.
Oh, the old man. Spider.
Almost killed him.
Spider. Yeah.
Get him
He
back.
did almost
Yeah.
kill him.
What do you mean?
Oh, we worked the shit out of him for 2 days.
Yeah.
You should have seen his legs, because we made him like, you gotta hit the drums harder, Dad. Like, you're not loud enough. By the end of it, his whole legs were like covered in bruises. They were black.
Yeah.
He was 60 when he played.
Yeah, he loved it.
Yeah.
He drummed when he was young, and then he had probably 40 years off and came back in, and it was when Calling Out was new, and Calling Out's got this weird tempo change. As a drummer, it's a fucking awful song to play. Well, I don't know. It's like
It's fucking shit.
learning it sucks.
Yeah,
Poor
I've seen
Tony, that was like our single that everyone liked, and poor Tony would just sit there and try this tempo change, and we just have to watch him just like, he was like bruised up leg, and he was like, this is the only gig I'll play.
Was it from his was it from his big hog or?
Am I missing something? Because like, how's drumming bruise good?
Yeah, that's what I'm
No, that's
thinking.
when I'm not really sure about that.
What's
Maybe
this?
because the drum sits
Because
in
he
your
was
leg and you hit
because
it.
he was hit the
Right.
side of the snare, and he was like, his legs were like right up here.
Yeah.
Hit lanky.
My lack
Spider.
of knowledge is just
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
through here. Drums are at the back, right?
Yeah.
That's those ones.
But he fully like he came in for like one of our biggest gigs at that point, and
Yeah.
then after I was like, oh, you want to do some more gigs, Dad? And he's like, oh yeah, we're playing. We're like, oh, would you do like a support at the Northern in Byron? He's like, nah, I'm good. I'm like, oh, what? It's not a fucking festival. You're not coming. He's like,
He won and done it.
yeah.
Spider just needed one last ride.
He missed that Tivoli.
But probably one of my most like favourite
Oh,
memories
fuck
of
yeah.
the band.
It was a
for
sick
sure.
gig too. Like it
It
turned
was
out
such
to
a
be
sick
really
gig.
good.
Everyone was like there early for it, and it was
Nice,
yeah,
yeah.
so good.
Yeah,
I remember going to that festival and I wasn't in the
Oh,
band.
you're kidding? Did you know?
And yeah, I knew
That's
like
the day you kind of
yeah,
got
like-
like
I knew like Karen and Rachel from ages ago. I knew Lockie from primary school and stuff. And then went to that festival and then I seen, oh, this is Dad drumming. I'm just like, what the fuck's going on here? And I saw Karen in the festival later, or Lockie, was it your mum?
No, you saw my mum. We were fucking blind and went up to Susie B.
If you need a drummer, just
Yeah.
let them know.
Susie
Well,
B,
me
man.
and Rach used to jam with Tubes as well. Like we did our apprenticeships together as well.
Yeah,
So I was like,
Sparky boys.
yeah. So I was like, we've all, and like I've known these boys for fucking years as well. So it's like everyone's known each other. Like
Yeah.
it's all quite.
Yeah, well, that's the chemistry.
Me and Shoes
Yeah.
are new, but it was love at first. split.
Yeah,
Yeah.
evidently.
That's-
Continues.
Um,
But yeah, I remember seeing Spider out there. I'm like, this is sick. And they're all up there in their fucking Vinnie's clothes, like just fucking off
love
the
it.
shit.
Yeah,
It's good. It
That
good
was
shit.
that looked like a sick festival.
It was.
The lineup
The
was
lineup was
fucking
mental.
crazy.
Yeah.
was
Was
good
that
fun.
for the time? Like, was that as like sick as it?
Oh
would be
yeah,
now?
that was like
were
our
those-
biggest win. But that's probably one of our biggest wins still. Like just
Yeah.
such a sick day, and we were opening, so we're like, oh yeah, cool. Like there'll be like 100 people there, but there was like everyone got there before the gates opened. So like we played to like a full room,
cheering.
which we were just
Yeah.
frothing
That's
on.
sick.
Like, it was so
Yeah, best
stoked.
night ever.
Yeah, and then I just got like off my head on
That
pingers and
sucks.
harassed all the other bands. For the rest of the night.
Yeah, you did.
Like bad dreams, I was just like
Oh,
a bad
yeah, for
smell, like
sure.
so googing out, just sitting in the corner, like harassing the fuck out of them.
Fuck, we saw Bad Dreams at Beer and Cider Fest,
Yeah.
and the singer just like stage dived at one stage, and this poor girl, he's a big boy, he's a hefty lad,
Yeah,
and
he's a funny
she
dude,
just
he's a
got
legend.
crushed, like no joke. She had to get like almost carted
Lifted it out.
and he
Shit.
fucked his like knee up or something. And we're like,
I've always
pretty
been too
rough.
Pretty Jack Black moment, eh?
Yeah, that's rock and roll.
So on your own gigs coming up, you've got Springtime in September, which is not your first time, right? You've done that one before?
Yeah.
We got booked.
No, we're
Oh,
on it.
that's right. Yeah, we were on it, and then it cancelled because of COVID.
Right.
Yeah,
we played the same stage. We played Schoolies.
Yeah.
yeah, we played schoolies.
Did you play school?
No
then?
piss
Yeah,
though.
sweet.
Like
Oh,
2
well,
years ago, we were like 26, 27, and like
Yeah.
it's like they're 10 years younger than us.
It was
wild.
It
fucking weird.
was
That
so
is-
fun.
It was
Did
it
any of
was
them know your
weird.
music, or was it just?
That was just
No.
the head.
Yeah, we're like 2 or 3 kids out that knew of us, I think, and then
Yeah.
yeah.
I reckon
Right,
if I was at schoolies, like a band could come out that I know, I probably wouldn't fucking recognise them. You just off
Yeah.
your head.
Yeah, well, the
Yeah.
lights would shine on them, and they
Yeah.
were
It was also.
Yeah,
It was also
serious.
Dude, at one point,
Our show, it got cut short because it was pissing down rain. So
Yeah,
it was
they,
fuck
like,
all, like there
blacked out.
wasn't a shit load of people.
Dude, at one point it was schoolies because it's like meant to be PG because it's schoolies. They started yelling out, "Show us your dick!" To us. And we were like, Isaac's like, "What the fuck, guys?" Like,
Did you oblige?
No, and then no, because initially
He
they
would go to fucking jail.
they were doing
That's
the
what
take
it
off
is.
your shirt
Yeah.
chant.
Everyone
They
did?
kept going
Did
like,
yeah, did,
take your shirt off, take your shirt off, and then at one point I was like, well, I can't take my shirt off even if I want to
Group of
because
guys.
you're all asking me to take my shirt off, and you
Yeah.
guys are underage, so I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
And then as soon
Yeah,
as I
you
said
end up on
that,
some list.
Oh,
it
eh?
just started. The chant was relentless, like show us your cock, show us.
We
your
had to. We had. Oh my god!
It was fucked. I never felt so uncomfortable. Like
Yeah.
it
And
was
Isaac,
like, this
Isaac
is
fully
wild.
like looked on stage and was like, I'm not gonna respond to this.
Everyone else's band was like,
And the lady who told us like kept telling us like, don't
He asked us
swear,
not
don't
to swear.
Oh, you're kidding.
And she was standing beside
Have
us
you listened
saying,
to
That's what I
music?
said. I said, did you listen to our music when you booked us? Like,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we're getting bullied
so
right
we
now.
opened with drugs, man.
That's the same as.
Yeah.
That's the same as springtime. Like it's it. You can't swear in that.
Oh, what?
I haven't
sure.
said
yeah,
anything
it's not
about
silly. No, I think she was more like between songs. Can you not just be like saying shit to rev the kids up? And
Yeah,
get
yeah.
in trouble. You know?
It rained, and there was a heap of people there. And it rained. It was still a lot of people, but it kind of like we really could have incited some like good riots.
Yeah.
If
It was a
rain didn't
Wednesday. It
go,
was a
would've
Wednesday
really
night.
It was the chill
Oh,
night.
yeah.
They put bands
Yeah.
on the chill night.
There was a
and it
movie.
wasn't chill.
There was a movie on the other end.
Yeah.
Was there a chill night at school?
In the middle of the week, they have a night with
I started watching the
DJs.
movie
Yeah,
halfway.
right.
Yeah, I was like,
We only know all of this because we got booked on this show.
And
No, you guys just totally so
And
you
we
know
remember
I
the
dropped into Surf's Paradise. I went to school these 3 years in a row.
I was already going that night, so it was pretty easy
16,
for me to just like
15,
turn
16,
off.
17.
Oh, at least you didn't say like 17, 18, 19.
Nah, I wasn't a Tully.
Yeah, yeah.
I wasn't
that's
a Tully.
good.
I was a
Remember?
Was he? Nah, as soon as I was 18, I was going clubbing.
oh, was he again?
But then there's the big dance. This pod will come out Monday, so
Fuck
be
yeah, I'll
this
take-
Friday.
I might call and see.
Oh, yeah, we got a show on Friday night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
show Friday night.
Big dance, that's it. Yeah, it's gonna be
Elsewhere,
good.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You coming?
Fuck yeah. I'm
Did
you hear his intro? He's going there on Wednesday.
He's waiting out front.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
No, I'm gonna test out the rider for you before you boys come
Lovely.
in.
Also, it's one of those ticket places. They give you tickets.
Oh, you're
yeah.
kidding.
Right.
Fuck.
It's yeah.
We might have a man on the inside. Pretty
Yeah.
high up guy.
Oh,
Possibly
yeah.
he doesn't work Fridays though.
He will that
He'll be there.
weekend.
He'll be there. So
That
yeah,
was
Friday's
it.
gonna be good. It's
Yeah.
gonna be sick. We haven't played all year, I don't think.
No,
Yeah,
No,
What's
not
the
that
plan?
one here.
For this year.
Mm.
Well, we're still.
No, the gig, sorry.
Oh, the gig.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be sick. Man.
Killer Kid.
Yeah, I think like it's actually gonna be good because I think we've improved heaps this year. Like
Fuck yeah.
me and Rachel, our like harmonies are getting like real tight now and stuff. So I'm actually like pumped to play a live show again.
Fuck yeah, I'm keen
Yeah,
to
it's
see
gonna
it.
be good.
And everyone gets a free pinger with their ticket, right?
Yep.
Sure,
Yeah.
yeah.
Pinger.
They just
Yeah.
have to bring $50 and a pinger.
Yeah, well, I don't know where you guys
Two,
are fucking
actually.
Yeah,
find
yeah,
them because
yeah.
they're fucking MIA on the Gold
We
Coast.
can't get your hands on
I
roundies.
can't
Nah.
get
Watch that.
That's a sad day.
There was
Can't get
some-
roundies.
Yeah.
There was
Caps is shit.
I was getting some.
There, I said it. They're shit. Caps is shit.
Will we hear any new songs at the
Yeah. Yep. I think we're gonna play
Two.
two and one if we plan on.
If we
for it.
play is good and people want us to keep
People
on.
want us
Yeah.
to keep going. If
Fuck
the
yeah.
energy's high in the room,
I'll
play-
keep it
we'll play
going.
another one.
just
yeah.
at the front?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on with the EP? You've been fucking dick teasing us for a bit.
It's ready. We got the
It's
masters
ready?
back this
Done,
week,
yeah.
so
Yeah.
we're just kind of in the crux, and this is why we need people like yourself. We don't really want to use publicists and spend shitloads of money on that shit anymore.
I'll bend over for it. don't worry.
So we were just gonna put songs out. Yeah, just like
Yeah.
one at a time.
Yeah, sick.
Just release them to our own audience, and then
Fuck 'em.
because people,
Fuck yeah.
we don't really give a fuck about our actual fans now. So don't really care about trying to be like growing the scene or getting
Any
anywhere. So.
adolescent fans watching this go,
Yeah.
fuck yourself.
No, the ones I like. I was talking about them. I like them.
The others.
No, like we're kind of like
Oh,
trying to
yeah.
chase the whole
Yeah.
Triple J
Yeah, you're not
grind,
chasing
and
the
you
J,
know, like
Oh.
getting all these articles written and sharing them to our Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
And the
Mum
whole
and
getting
dad,
ready.
mum and dad read them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like it's just
Getting
we like
random fuckers to
writing
come to
music,
the-
playing music together,
Yeah.
and playing
like hanging
shows.
out.
So that's
Yeah.
kind of what we're just
Yeah.
gonna do now.
And that's where it's sitting at, which is good. It's nice and healthy as well, because it's like
Yeah.
you start to write fun shit. It's like everything that everyone
Fuck
can like if we're having like technically some of the shit that we write, it's like when we're having fun with it, you're like, oh surely if we're having fun with it, there's gonna be someone else that's gonna have a bit of fun with it.
Definitely.
There's gonna
Yeah,
be
me.
some more fun along with
Don't worry.
this.
That's pretty power.
Yeah.
That's a stone, dude.
That Afghan shit.
It's that
We can-
Sticky icky.
We'll play your song after. You can tell us if we got.
No, we'll give him a song. To
I
put in
thought I
the
was getting
podcast.
kicked out straight away.
What do you mean?
I thought it was going to be interview done.
You can stay as long as you want. You can
fuck.
sleep up
watch us
there with
practice.
them.
Yeah, I'll cut it
Yeah,
off. I
fuck
thought we
him.
were keeping that on
Yeah.
They're
there.
fucking
Yeah,
cute.
I mean,
Dude,
guys, no one's
There's
staying
watching
here.
you.
We don't know where we are. We're
They're
nothing's
fucking
happening.
cute boys.
They're
Yeah.
caretakers. It's legal in Queensland to have two
when they
caretakers.
come in,
outside.
shake the hand. It's the softest handshake you've ever had.
Like soft hand or
Just
like
both.
dead
Firm,
fish?
Oh, it's
but
actually
soft.
very
Both.
They take
Both.
care of themselves.
I don't like the dead fish. Yeah, it's so
No,
annoying.
yeah.
You go and you just like you do it and you're like, oh, what was
Yeah,
that?
but
It's
why
like
do you, like-
my hand is
People
scarred
might
from
not
that.
shave
Exactly,
Like-
yeah. I feel like weird in my shoulders.
Yeah,
I get really
yeah.
tense. I'm socially anxious anyway.
I'm like
so
nothing. I'm like I'm gonna delete that transaction. That didn't happen.
Yeah.
You know what I want? I want like an Australian standard of what the shake is.
That would be
because
fucking
that's
awesome.
social
That's how
anxiety.
they
That's
get-
my biggest social anxiety.
Yeah.
Is when I greet people and I'm going in. I'm going.
Yeah, when you miss time.
Is it straight on? Are we cupping?
Nah,
Are we
nah,
going in?
Any of
Like-
the slap is where
Yeah.
the dead fish happens. It's like
Hey, oh, no, but
yeah,
it's
yeah,
nice.
you
You gotta go on hard.
that was what I was thinking on the way in. No joke. I was like,
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
fuck up your hands.
See?
Yeah,
And then you get anxiety about that. You
Yeah,
you can't look him in the eye.
Do you know what the worst one is? Like this is, I thought it happened to me the other day, and I can't remember who I did to. When you hug someone and they're not really that into it.
Oh,
You hug 'em, and they
yeah.
dead fish the hug.
And then when you hug him and you feel the hips draw away.
You hear them.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not going to rub up against you.
Always
I know I
go
forgot my
for the
pants.
kiss.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Always go for the kiss on the cheek. If they pull away, fuck them.
I don't reckon I've ever kissed anyone on the cheek. The one time I went to
did
kiss
I-
my mum on the cheek, she did it at the same time. I ended up getting a ride on the lips. It was like
That's so funny because I've kissed your mum on the lips.
Shoops, you've got a little nickname that I don't know the origins for.
Nugget.
And Nugget. Can you give us a rundown on that one?
Look at the cunt.
Yeah, but imagine me at 2 years old. Pretty much when it
Before he got
started.
the high.
My name's Michael. It's also my mother's brother's name. And then I think my dad just was just like 2 years old. Nugget.
Nugget.
And then
No.
my uncle just started pounding it as well. And then Nugget.
I definitely thought it was going to be like a nugget weed or something, to be honest.
Well, it's
yeah.
funny. Like
Cool nickname.
my mate got a sticker for my car and it said, "I love nugs."
That's pretty funny.
And I put it on my car. Anyway, fucking my missus started using it. And everyone thought it was fucking funny. Like, people would come up next to it going like this and stuff. I'm just going, yeah, up the nugs.
No, it's even better than like just.
It was a Falcon AU.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's Jacko's going the big story. But it's funny because like we call him Shoes, but everyone calls him Nug, and then you meet his parents, they call him Nug. Like it's deep entrenched in.
Like Red.
Yeah.
No one calls him
Michael.
Michael. Ever.
Michael when I get here, but
And Michael, I'm Mick at work, which is fucking weird.
Nice.
Yeah,
you sound
that's
that's your trading name.
Yeah. And then like it's already Nugget at fucking work, like through my dad because he's at the same company. But yeah, it's a fucking system.
Daddy's company.
No. I wish it was.
Daddy,
Fuck me.
Daddy, I'm sick of pulling wires.
Papa, I want to work in the office.
Daddy, I shouldn't even be doing this.
Yeah, it's pretty much like that.
Yeah, for sure.
I just go in and do fuck all.
I remember, when was it? Betty Ray's like touring their album, their like debut album, and I bumped into you guys there. And
Is that with Lockie?
No, that was. Oh, God, let's not talk about that. That was in
Sydney.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was on.
Hey,
Oh
he
my
was
God.
so-
Yeah.
He's
You've got a tendency of getting on. I really like it.
There's another story later, I'll tell you.
Yeah, we'll leave that one out of the pod. But it was that, where was it? Bizarre. And I just said g'day to you, completely forgot your name. I was saying g'day to you and Rachel. And I was like, I was just talking to the drummer. And Rachel's like, Shoops. And I was like, didn't hear it. I was like, yeah, I can't remember his name. She's like, Shoops. And 3 times she said it. I went and sat in
Were
my
you
car
waiting for Nugget?
I would have sat and thought about what I did.
No joke, I walked to the bathroom and just went, get it together.
I like how like our words have some type of like if like most people don't even listen to us. You're like, oh fuck, I've really screwed up this guy. These big timers here. Dude, the big timers are the fucking Betty Rays. Overrated in our opinion, but real stinkers.
Real stinkers.
Terrible people too.
All the songs Jacko wrote, he heard them from me first. I'm telling you now,
I
man.
just got no stage presence.
So last question for the day. Always like to ask the bands like what local stuff you're listening to at the moment. Anyone you were going to give a shout out to?
Radolescent. Got a couple of new songs coming out.
I love Girl and Girl.
Girl and Girl, yeah.
Girl,
They're on this weekend actually.
They're playing at Springtime
sick.
too.
Are they?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, they play. We played with them at schoolies, funnily enough. That's the first time I saw
Same
them. I was
night,
like, man, these guys are crazy good. And then we actually played
But
with them.
Belly
at shows.
Bazaar, they
Yeah.
played, and they were fucking heaps.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're awesome.
good. I'm looking at my thing because I listen to Shed Fiends because we're playing with them. And
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
fuck-
I forgot to
They're
ask
good.
what
They're
they
actually
like.
really good.
And what's the other one? Great Days.
Great Days.
Yep.
This kid used to pour beers at Broadbeach.
Yep.
When I used to go in there and get blind at the Bowls Club. And then I listened to his song and it's like Sticky Fingers S. It's fucking good.
I'm a massive
Yeah,
Sunday
really.
Sesh groupie, but that's kind of already known. I
Yeah.
guess, so I'm not really gonna.
Well, I didn't know.
Oh, you know?
that's
I
one
love
band
it.
I
Yeah, I'm a
fucking
big fan
know,
of those
yeah.
guys. Yeah.
Oh, here's the
Oh,
other
Oh
members
no,
of
here
the
comes
band.
the wench.
Oh, the wenches.
Yeah, we better wrap this thing up. Favorite bands.
Yeah,
Oh, the
Sunday.
boys, come in.
Hey, how's it going?
Cameo from the Wench.
What's up, pussies?
Rach, have you got any local
Oh, she
bands?
wore her glasses, look smart.
The girls are
Have
dumb,
you got any
man.
local bands to listen to?
Any local bands?
Yeah.
Radolescent?
Good
Rachel
bands.
only listens to one band and one band only.
Oh, yeah.
Magic Dirt.
Literally plays it.
No, King
But it's all Kings of Leon.
She actually
Yeah.
only listens to Kings of Leon.
Alright, well, I'm fucking out of questions, so
We got to come.
yeah.
Yeah, I got a question. I got a
anything
question
like-
for you actually.
Yeah, alright,
What's
here we
going on with this show? What are you doing this year?
go.
You got some stuff lined up?
Yeah, so I was just doing a couple of random interviews, like left and right, when people would reach out to us and stuff. But I wanted to start something up, and the only place I had to do interviews was at my mum and dad's like front room.
Yep.
So
Should have gone.
I was like, fuck.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah, we
nice.
fucking
Yeah.
They
You
got
want to
food?
drive to Brisbane for
They
it?
feed-
Ah,
actually, they feed you.
Yeah.
You get food.
Yeah, rations. They,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
ration me.
scraps.
I eat
That was
all
actually
the
my
rations.
room. It's a cupboard under me. Yeah, I was just like, I love talking shit at the pub. I love music. Put them together. This is part 2 of like an 8-part series. So
Sick.
It's my
yeah.
lucky number.
By the way, she's standing like your mum would stand when you tell her.
Yeah.
Very disapproving.
She's not. She's not holding a wooden spoon, so I'm.
Oh, dude, the wooden spoon sucks.
Mum
man.
snapped one of my
Nah,
fucking.
I snap my ass all the time,
I'm gonna
man.
use a spatula.
My mum started doing
Spatula.
MMA, so she was
I don't snap.
My mum was roundhousing me.
You ever been suplexed by a figure? It's fucking wild.
It's confusing.
You're getting knocked out and there's skin on you sometimes. Nah, sick, man.
Yeah, thank you
for
so
having
much for your time.
Thanks
boys.
for having
I
us
really
on, man.
appreciate it. It's a good laugh, and hopefully
Mate.
more than 20
Cheers.
people watch
Cheers
it.
for the
so-
Good luck editing out whatever we said that was not.
Yeah, we'll discuss that. Right, cheers. Cheers,
Thanks,
cunts.
mate.
Don't swear, you idiot.